Hey guys, Jen here. So today is Wacky Wednesday at school. So pardon my horns and my wacky earrings and my wacky shirt. But anyway, today we are going to make a carrot sign. I saw this really super cute one online at Hobby Lobby and I thought I could do that. So today we're going to need the craft sticks from the Dollar Tree. I just dumped my whole package out. So you want the big fat ones from the Dollar Tree. And they come in 60, but you're not going to need that many. So you'll have plenty of sticks to do other projects with as well. Then you need something green. So I picked up the shamrock from the Dollar Tree. But you could also do a piece of felt, a piece of cardboard that you've painted, whatever. That's going to be the leaf to a carrot. Then you also need some white paint. I'm going to use the Waverly paint in white. And then I've also picked up the orange in pumpkin. And then if you have brown, the toffee color would be awesome. I don't have brown, so we're going to improvise. So, letters. So you need these little wooden letters. Dollar Tree does have them. I couldn't find them. I went to 4 different Dollar Trees and all they had was the wooden numbers. So I did splurge and buy the package from Walmart, but they're super cute. And we're going to paint those white. So I've already painted mine white. So let's get started. I'm so excited. This is going to be fun, okay? It's going to be great. All right, here we go. Let's adjust the camera and go down. Hey guys, so today we're going to do this dupe, and this is Hobby Lobby's website, and I'm going to make this carrot. I'm sorry, I'm trying to videotape my computer, so it is on sale for 40% off this week for $5.99, which they always have that coupon anyway, but I thought we could do this really cheaply and very easily, so this is what we're going to work on today. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to do is make our base. So I did kind of already play around with this a little bit because I wasn't really exactly sure what I was going to show you guys. So I kind of just hot glued some popsicle sticks together. So I took 3 big popsicle sticks. Let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, so I took 3 big popsicle sticks. Is that better or worse? I don't know. Okay. Sorry, I want to make sure you can see. So I took the 3 big popsicle sticks and just cut the ends off. And these just cut off with a simple pair of scissors, guys. They just snip right off. Excuse me. Then on the back of this, I glued some more popsicle sticks, and I needed an end piece, so I just snipped that off just so that they would stick together. Now we're going to paint this. I'm going to paint it a little bit of orange with a little bit of green because I don't have my brown, so I think I've got this moss colored paint, and I think I'm going to kind of mix the two together and see what that does. Oh, I haven't even opened this yet. This is a new one. Oh my goodness. Alright, so while I'm struggling to open this, there we go. Alright, I'm going to close this and give it another good shake because it feels really thin to me. Okay. Alright, let me get this going. Okay guys, so I'm going to paint my base here that I already glued together. Because I just hot glued these together, so that's a simple, easy process that you guys can do there. Let me find my brush. And I'm just going to mix these two together a little bit. Whoop. A little bit of green. With a little bit of orange. I think that'll make a nice, I'm kind of like, just like a dirty color, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's gonna look good. Okay, I want a little more green. That is perfect. And if you have, you can see that mine kind of has some stripes in it, which is exactly awesome because it's supposed to be the back. It's like the vine that the carrots are growing on. The vine. Oh my god, the carrots don't grow on a vine, guys. I'm thinking pumpkin because the paint's called pumpkin. How about dirt? Okay, I'm going to do the outside a little bit here too. I'm not going to do the back, just I don't think that needs to be done. If you want to, you can. Ah! My stick has a splinter. Do the ends. Doesn't take much. And you know this chalk paint dries so fast. Okay. Do my little fingerprint end here. Okay. That looks good. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side. Now, the next thing we're going to do is work on our sticks. So I already kind of got mine together so you can see what they look like. So what I did was I took the 2 popsicle sticks and I painted them, and then I used a piece of duct tape to tape on the back, and then I just trimmed them to the size that I want them to be. So I painted them with the pumpkin Waverly chalk paint, and then let them dry, and then chopped them down. So the sizes that I've got, which are rough guesstimates here, I have got a 3-inch, 1.75 inch, 3.75, 4.5, another 3.75, he must go on this side, a 3.5, 2.5, another 3.25, and a 2.5. So this is kind of what it looks like. So the long one, and if you don't want to, you could use orange tape if you wanted, or the hot glue I don't think didn't really work well for this for me. They wouldn't stick together, so I thought the tape was better. And then we are going to hot glue this to our base here. So this is your middle section. So I'm just going to try to lay these out here, and I'll show you what they're going to look like here. I just want to get them laid out so that I know what I'm doing here. I feel like I'm missing one. Maybe not. Alright, so I have my, I wrote the letters in the back so I would remember. W, I'm spelling welcome. E-L, here we go. C-O-M, there we go. W-E-L-C-O-M-E. Did I do one on the end? I must have done one on the end. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh, that's what I did. I did 2 W's. That's right, because yesterday when I was trying to do this, one of my kids took my W and took it to their seat and was like, I don't know what they were doing. They were playing with it. I was like, who took my W? And so now I remember I had 2 W's because I had to make it. I made another one before they were like, I took it. So now come your letters. So we're spelling welcome, and I just painted these with a chalk paint. I just did that beforehand so that we didn't waste any time. So I'm going to kind of just push this up to the front here and get going here. So I want this to be right in the middle. So I'm just going to use my hot glue. You could use wood glue if you wanted to. I just don't have any on hand. So okay, there's our C. Let's go with our L next. Oh, we got a piece of dry glue on that. And I'm just trying to basically hit the center. And I love this one. Can you start to see the hole in that? I love it. I think it looks so cute. It gives that really that natural vibe to it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do this whole natural thing. If you watch my other videos, and that's really kind of what's in style right now too. So the packet that I got from Walmart did have plenty of W's. However, it did only have one L. So I don't know if like every pack is the same or if it's just like a random amount of letters in the pack from Walmart. So I'll have to experiment with that too, but I think it's probably going to have plenty. It came with 60 letters. See how fast and easy this is? I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally do this. And it with popsicle sticks, guys. And these letters, the perfect size. I was going to use my Cricut and cut some out and make a stencil, but that was just like too much work. And I was like, okay, I can do these wooden letters and they'd be really super cute and easy. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness, so cute. Okay, so now we're going to glue our sticks onto our board. So I already kind of have them placed out where I want them. So I'm going to actually put the glue on the stick. So we make sure we hit the right spot here. And then I'm going to put my letter centered. I almost put on the letter. Did you see that? Let's do it again. Creature of habit. I think this is a cute sign for Easter. And I don't really decorate that much for Easter, but this was really cute. It would really be cute for spring too. It's got those springy colors. I think Easter is one of those holidays / seasons that you can really get away with keeping just like spring stuff, bunnies and tulips and flowers, and really not have to like, okay, this is Easter. And if you stay away from like eggs, I think you can leave it up longer. I keep wanting to put it on the back of this instead of on the board like I said I was going to. See that color behind there? It's the perfect color, isn't it? I think it looks great. Okay, so now comes the fun part, because I want to put a leaf on the end of this, but I wasn't really sure how to do it or how to draw it. Isn't that cute? Looks like a little picket fence. Okay, so what I did is I got onto Google and I Googled carrot leaf. For real, that's exactly what I Googled. Carrot leaf. And a little image came up, and I was going to print it out. Then I was like, I think I can just cut this out. So I'm going to put my thing here. So here's my shamrock. So I'm going to put this in here. And I was going to just cut around it, but I think what I'll do is I'll trace it. So this kind of reminds me of like just a cloud, but I wasn't really confident in myself to freehand it on the felt. Although I think it would be rather easy, but because it's really just some cloud shapes. Okay, so here's my leaf. Now I just needed to kind of decide if I want it to go, I think I want it to go like that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn this over and trace it with a Sharpie. If I can find my Sharpie. Okay, so I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger than my image, just so that in case I mess up I can trim. I know I'm not going to use that stem, but I'm going to go down there a little bit. But I think this green is really pretty. And so if your Dollar Tree doesn't have the St. Patrick's Day stuff out anymore, they do have the foam, which would be good. Or you could use a piece of cardboard and cut it out. And then you could cover it with this moss color paint, which would be cute too. Okay, so now we can put this to the side and we can just cut this off. Okay. And so I'm just going to cut this out. Sorry, I just looked at my camera. I thought that it had stopped recording. I keep having this problem. I have a new camera, and I love it, but I'm not used to it yet. And so, like, sometimes I push the button, and sometimes it will record, and sometimes I didn't push it hard enough, or I forget. Or if you watched my last video, I recorded the whole thing with no sound because I forgot to turn the mic on because the mic is separate from the camera. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the hang of it. I'm getting better at the videos, I think. I don't have as many complaints anymore. How's that? Okay, so this is, I'm trying to use the back end of my scissors to really cut this. Doop. Alright. Then, oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. So then I'm going to cut this down a little bit. Yeah, baby. Alright, so now let's put in some, I don't have a brown Sharpie. I wish I did. Actually I might. Let me pause this. Okay, so I do have a brown Sharpie. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to just kind of make some little branches here, just to give it a little more depth. It's cute. You could paint that if you want to, but I think the Sharpie does just fine. Or you could choose to not to. That's not put any on there. That's fine too. Whatever floats your boat. Okay, so now we're going to glue this on here. Oops, got some dried hot glue. We're going to put it right there. And then we're going to connect the hanger. That's the next thing to do, is connect the hanger, which is going to be easy. So Dollar Tree has this awesome natural jute cord. Would be great. However, I do have some, I gotta reach for it. I have this hemp string that I picked up at Walmart a while ago. So I'm trying to use this up before I open up another thing of string. So, but this is just a little bit thinner than the natural hemp string. So I'm going to just glue this to the back. Actually, let's try to staple it. Let's see if this will work. Maybe I should try a test one. Let's do a test one. Yeah, that'll work. And then we can hot glue over it. Okay. So let's do this here. And then we'll hot glue over the top of that so it's nice and secure. And then kind of measure out how long you want it, depending on where you're going to hang it. Let's do the same thing on this side. Hot glue there. Alright, now one thing I am debating about, and so I'm going to go ahead and do it and then think about it later, is make a bow. So I have this burlap mesh. However, Dollar Tree does have the burlap ribbon, which you could use, because what I'm going to do is cut this in half, which is going to be the same width as the Dollar Tree burlap ribbon. And let's see here. I'm not exactly sure how long I want it, so I'm just going to kind of play with it here. Okay, so we're going to make a bow. So I'm going to take my burlap, which ends up being 16 inches, and we're going to fold it over like this. And we're going to hit it with a little hot glue. Still fold that over, do the same thing with this one. Okay. Now this is going to be the base of my ribbon, or my bow. Oh my goodness, that piece is driving me crazy. So what I want to do is put a little slit. I'm going to cut, sorry you couldn't see that, I'm going to cut through all the sections of the mesh, but I'm not going to cut all the way through, if that makes sense. So I made a little slit here on both sides, and I'm going to do the same thing to this one. Okay, and now you can use a piece of twine, you could use that same jute string, which is what I'm going to do. And this one's a little, I cut a little more straight, so I'm going to use that one on top. So you want your fold in the back, and then you want a piece of string to go underneath. And this is optional, and I might not even use it, so we'll see. So you're going to take the string and put it through where you tied, or where you cut, and then you're going to tie it in a knot. And I like to do a nice tight knot. Okay, and that puts our bow together, and you're going to trim off the ends. And then take another piece of your ribbon and you're going to kind of fold it so that those ends are tucked down. Like a wider piece. I think I need a wider piece. Okay, so this piece is almost 3 inches wide. Yeah, that's going to work better. So I'm going to fold it so that the ends are kind of inside a little bit. You see that? And I'm going to take it and I'm going to wrap it around the middle. Okay, so now that that's wrapped in, I'm going to shoot this with some hot glue. And I'm going to tuck this in here. I'm going to shoot it with some more hot glue. And tuck this one in this way. And then give it a check. It looks pretty good. You can do a little bit of adjusting before you, my glue is, I should have my finger protectors on and I don't, guys. Let that dry. I'm going to trim this off a little bit. It's a little much. But we have this really cute bow. And if you wanted to add any ribbon colors or anything like that, this would be the good time to do that. So I have my little bow. Looks cute. If you wanted to do tails, what you would do is take another piece of that ribbon. Again, I'm cutting mine in half because I don't have the right stuff, but this will work. The ribbon that they have at the Dollar Tree is the width that I'm cutting it, so. And I'm going to dovetail my ribbon. Then what you can do, I guess you could leave it connected, but is just glue this on, make a cute little bow. So like I said, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but I'll have it made, so for the next thing that I do make that requires a bow, it will have one. So you could have left that together, but it's fine. I spread that out so that we get into all its little nooks and crannies. Alright, so let's find out if we're going to use it or not. So here is my adorable little sign that I just got paint on. Great. And let's see if I want to use the bow. Oh, the bow's cute, guys. Alright, I think I'm going to attach the bow because it's adorable. Let me figure out how I'm going to do that real quick after I get this paint on my leaf. So now I have to figure out how to fix that. I had that little cap, this little thing right here. Goodness. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. It's always an experience. I could just do another one. I might have to cut another one, guys. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to cut another piece. Unless I can, I don't know, it might be salvageable. I don't think so though. Oh no. I'm gonna make another one. You guys, look how cute this turned out. Oh my goodness. So I attached my bow on here and I just hot glued it, and then I also hot glued a little loop just so I could hang it up. Give you a little closer look at that. I just used a piece of that hemp and tied and glued it on there. So it's cute. I did redo my carrot foliage because it was, like I said, it was my own fault for not throwing that little tab away when I should have. But this is really cute. So I'm going to hang it up and let you guys get a good little look at it. And I think this is a really good Hobby Lobby dupe. Alright guys, look how cute this is. So I love it. I think it is adorable, but I had a problem, and so I want to show you my problem and show you how I fixed it. So when I hung this up, my bow like fell forward. So I want to show you how I fixed this problem. So what I did, sorry, I don't have my tripod with me. What I did was I just put a little popsicle stick across the back, and that kept my bow from falling into this triangle area. So that worked out really well. So you guys, this was this really super cute, easy project. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, thanks for watching.